Boy, everybody's excited with the government lifting some of the restrictions. Jimmy Fallon said, yeah, if you're fully vaccinated, you can go back to doing the things you did before the pandemic. Well, not everything. If you're Donald Trump, you still can't tweet. Fallon, man, every bar in New York City is going to feel like St. Patrick's Day fell on Cinco de Mayo. Trevor, now I can tell my friends, come over and hang out instead of come over and hang out as long as we're no more than 2 different households and at least 3 of us are vaccinated and we're also just on Zoom. Fallon, I think things are going to get crazy. Seriously, I just got invited to an orgy at Dr. Fauci's. Fallon, everybody's excited about the news while the adults who secretly got braces are like, I thought I had more time. Colbert, I think with this announcement, you're going to see a lot of smiling faces. Corden, now that you don't have to wear a mask outdoors or indoors, if you still have trouble dating, it's your personality. Colbert, hell yes. I'm finally going to watch Godzilla vs. Kong the way it was meant to be seen on a plane. So, as you know, I've been on a Conan kick, and I was going down a rabbit hole of watching Conan O'Brien clips, and it just got the silly part of my brain going, and I was appreciating Conan doing characters and stuff, and I realized it's been over a week since I busted out half-ass frustrated Jerry Seinfeld impression, and I thought I would do that today. Jerry was on Tonight Show, and he said, I like eating and watching and not talking too much. I really like eating a lot. He's friends with Matthew Broderick. They go to Mets games together. They track what they eat at the games. But if we don't go together, we always text a list of everything that was consumed. Every item of food. Jerry's wife, Jessica Seinfeld, was interviewed by People magazine. She has a new book. It's called Vegan at Times. Even though Jessica and her family, including Jerry, are not dedicated vegans, she gave a quote, but instead of reading it as Jessica, I feel like doing it as half-assed, frustrated Jerry Seinfeld impression, and I think you'll see why. Jessica said, humans love variety. Sometimes we eat healthy and sometimes we don't. If you can eat vegan food a few days a week, you'll feel better. You'll have more energy. Do good for the animals on the planet. Jerry says his favorite meal is Jessica's roasted chili rellenos. Believe me, I was surprised too, said Jessica. He doesn't even know how quick and easy they are to make. Actual Jerry said back in 2019 he doesn't need a special occasion to spend time with his wife, saying, every night's date night for us. We just like to hang out. It's not a big deal for us to go to a restaurant. Just about being in the same room for us. We love being in the same room. Dave Chappelle was also on The Tonight Show. He spoke to Jimmy Fallon about his socially distant shows, trending videos, and more. Fallon referenced the fact that Chappelle was among the first comedians to do outdoor shows, blah, blah, blah. Chappelle recalled during the interview that he started performing stand-up when he was 14, when his mom would take him to comedy clubs. Of that time in his life, Dave said, when I was young, I thought being dirty was the way to go. Chappelle studied at the Duke Ellington School of the Arts, which he said is one of the best incubators to hone your talent. He has in the years since taught masterclasses for the students. That's pretty cool. He talked about social media and likened Twitter to a bathroom wall and cited that as the reason he doesn't tweet. Why would I write all my thoughts on the bathroom wall? Fallon and Chappelle played a debate game in which they settled issues like cryptocurrency or cash. Dave said, cash rules everything around me. I don't think you can buy cryptocurrency without cash. You'd be surprised what you can do on Robinhood, Dave Chappelle. Adult Swim has ordered 3 movies based on previously canceled but fan-favorite animated series. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Metalocalypse, and The Venture Brothers are all getting new films. They'll be released on Blu-ray, on demand, and then will premiere on HBO Max and Adult Swim. The president of Adult Swim strangely sounds like half-assed frustrated Jerry Seinfeld, said, leveraging the power of Warner Media allows us to deliver original content to our amazing, dedicated, not shy fans, while also giving our talented series creators an opportunity to tell stories in new and interesting ways. Here are the official descriptions for each movie. Metalocalypse. Description. The power-hungry tribunal unveils their secret and deadly Falconback project as the world grows in embattled chaos and the menacing Doomstar breaches the Earth's atmosphere, while the mysterious and twisted descent of a band member threatens the future of Death Clock. Whew, that's involved, man. Venture Brothers. Doc's latest invention will either bankrupt the ventures or launch them to new heights as Hank searches for himself, Dean searches for Hank, the Monarch searches for answers, and a mysterious woman from their past threatens to bring their entire world crashing down on them. Wow. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Description. A continuation of the hit animated series. Thanks. Really? Thanks. Fans will find out what happens next with Frylock, Meatwad, and Master Shake, who consider themselves crime fighters. Basically, you don't have a plot. You're just telling me you're making a movie, but you don't know what it's about yet. Come on. Aqua Teen Hunger Force premiered back in 2001 and aired for 11 seasons. Metalocalypse debuted in 2003 and ran for 4. Venture Brothers started in 2003, aired 7 seasons and 4 specials over 15 years. From Vulture, Carmen Christopher is going to give you a tight stand-up special, whether you're expecting or not. Carmen filmed his new special. It's called Street Special in November 2020 in New York City. You may recall back in 2020 there was a pandemic. Fans had to go months without indoor comedy. Remember those days? Yeah, so in the trailer for the half-hour special, which is one of the first original comedy specials on Peacock, meaning no one will see it. Sorry, Carmen Christopher. Carmen Christopher takes advantage of the city's outdoor dining setups, parks, and street corners. Carmen Christopher says, I think people still want to laugh. I'm going to take my best material and do it on the streets of New York unsolicited. That'll be on Peacock on May 20th. What's today? Today's the 17th. Also on Peacock, meaning no one will see it, The Hollywood Reporter reports NBC Universal's high-profile Joe Exotic drama starring Kate McKinnon is no longer headed for broadcast television. That's right. After announcing that the show would air on NBC, USA, and Network, the media company's new streaming and TV regime has decided the content of the limited series would be best suited for its streamer. Susan Rovner is the chairman of entertainment content at NBC Universal, and she sounds a lot like half-assed frustrated Jerry Seinfeld. She said, Joe Exotic is shaping up to be a bold and provocative drama and perfectly suited for Peacock, where we push the envelope and truly bring the story of life in a way would be unable to do on broadcast television. Moving Joe Exotic to Peacock exclusively is just one example of the strengths of our new structure, which gives us the ability to let the art dictate the platform, not the other way around. You know, so I do the top dog thing every week, and sometimes it's a bust. Last week was a bust. Conan O'Brien defeats Trevor Noah. Mr. Johnson's had a good comment on the Instagram. Said, listen, it's hard to be quippy on talk show hosts. Love the idea, but maybe we can make fun of it. I can't even think of something to come up with for this latest round of talk show hosts. What about best comedian as leading role in a TV show or funniest movie done at a tournament? Funniest movie inspired me. So here's what we're going to do this week. This week, it's a 3-way vote. Here are your choices. We're going to determine the best Adam Sandler movie. Here are the candidates. Jack and Jill, Uncut Gems, or I Punch You in the Face. All right, you have to pick one. You have to watch Jack and Jill or Uncut Gems, or you can pick I Punch You in the Face. So you go to Instagram, at Daily Comedy News. You think about this question. You're like, wow, do I want to sit through Jack and Jill? Do I want to sit through Uncut Gems? Or should I just have Johnny Mac punch me in the face? He doesn't seem that strong. He says he's middle-aged and all he does is drink coffee and talk to himself in the basement. How much could that hurt? Think about it. Would you rather I just punch you in the face than you have to watch Jack and Jill? So go to Instagram, at Daily Comedy News. You can vote. Best Adam Sandler movie. Is it Jack and Jill or Uncut Gems, or would you rather I just punch you in the face? We have a mystery from CNY Central, your home for mysteries. Actor and comedian Patton Oswalt has been spotted in the Syracuse, New York area. Whoa. He shared a photo on Instagram showing him inside Shoppingtown Mall. In the picture, Oswalt is holding a sword. He captioned the photo. He said, I have commandeered this abandoned shopping mall for the duration of our nation's gas crisis. CentralNewYork.com checked in with the Onondaga County executive. He's Ryan McMahon. Ryan McMahon had said, Onondaga County is a hotspot for film production. 2 days earlier, Patton Oswalt had posted a picture from inside Aldi supermarket. The post location is tagged as Syracuse. Is Patton Oswalt working on a movie? Well, there's a casting notice for the film called I Love My Dad, and I Love My Dad is filming in Syracuse between May 10th, which is in the past, and June 10th, which is in the future. That could explain why Patton Oswalt is in Syracuse, New York. A publicist for the film did not respond to requests for comment. HBO Max has finally given a date for Friends the Reunion. Write this down. You got a pen? HBO Max, Friends the Reunion. Write this down. May 27th. That's exactly 1 year after it was supposed to air. You may remember in 2020 there was a pandemic and nobody left the house and they didn't film anything. So it was delayed. It was originally set to film in February of 2020, but only began filming in April of 2021. Friends the Reunion stars Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry, and David Schwimmer. and they return to the iconic comedy's original soundstage, which is Stage 24. The special will feature guest stars, because this is what you want. You don't want just the Friends cast. You want to hear from David Beckham, Justin Bieber, BTS, James Corden, Cindy Crawford, Lady Gaga, Elliott Gould, Kit Harington, Mindy Kaling, Thomas Lennon, Tom Selleck, Reese Witherspoon. Yeah, that's what you want. Or, as Daniel Feinberg, fine TV critic for The Hollywood Reporter, one of my favorites, follow him at The Fine Print, F-I-E-N print. Daniel Feinberg tweeted, "If I'm interested in a Friends reunion, you know what I'm interested in about the Friends reunion? The Friends reunion!" And every guest star who shows up to reveal that Friends was important to famous people takes too much time away from the Friends reunion. Well said, Daniel Feinberg. My voice is blown out because I recorded Sunday and Monday back to back, so I'm going to grab this. You hear this? This is an iced coffee. I got that at the Donuts chain. Paid for it myself, but if you'd like to support the show, you could buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/dailycomedynews. Throw $5 in the tip jar. I'll buy one of those iced coffees. You can also do a monthly support the show kind of thing. Membership, I think they call it. And it'll just hit your card once a month for $5. I appreciate that in advance. From the Wrap, comedian Walter Masterson revealed he spent the last month feeding pigeons outside of Fox News' Midtown Manhattan headquarters in the hopes of turning the building into a bird sanctuary. He posted a video showing himself tossing bird food around the News Corp building at 1211 Avenue of the Americas. In the clip, pigeons are seen descending on the snacks. He said it took weeks to prove to the animals that Fox News was their home, a place they can reliably find food each day, but now they're all ready to dine when he shows up. The challenge in getting to that point was keeping them safe. He told The Wrap, "I really want to thank Fox News for, their commitment in this endeavor. They supplied a great space. The entrance to the building," he pointed out, has little foot traffic and is removed from the street. I used to work across the street from it at Syracuse. Yeah, it's like this recessed plaza. It's a big, giant square that is off of 6th Avenue. Plenty of room for birds. Walter said, sounding suspiciously, a lot like, you're laughing, you know where the bit's going. Sounding suspiciously like a half-assed, frustrated Jerry Seinfeld impression, Walter said, "It's a very lovely space, a safe space for birds of any kind of frolic. It's extended to more than just pigeons and sparrows. All birds are welcome. Fox News is a very inclusive place." Then he switched to his normal voice, which sounds a lot like me, and said, "I'm exploring other places besides Fox News. I mean, there's Trump Tower, Trump Hotels. I heard the former president owns a lot of properties throughout the world. Someone told me that, and I just thought, all right, why stop there? There's so many places, so much space for inclusivity, and I think the values of Fox News and the Trump organization just align perfectly, and I think both of them would be really on board with creating an inclusive space for all birds." Walter hopes that his interview with The Wrap will encourage other people that are also enthusiastic about the birds of the great city to get involved. He said if the bald eagle had a proper safe space within the country, then they wouldn't be on the verge of extinction. Well said. That is your comedy news for today. You can follow the show on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your shows. Just follow it. I'll see you tomorrow.